First up, Washington at Southern Cal. Southern Cal's a 3.5-point dog at home. Is Lincoln Riley a fraud? I don't know. I'd take him any day over Donnie Kirkpatrick. Can Caleb Williams overcome the defense that he has to play with? Michael Penix looks to light up USC in the SoCal breeze. Washington can shore up their spot in the Pac-12 championship with a dominant performance. Artie, your thoughts?
These are the two, overall, in my opinion, two best quarterbacks in college football. Now, Caleb Williams, he's not in the Heisman race anymore. He shouldn't be, just because of how his team is performing. But his play overall is still where it needs to be. This is going to, the over under 76, obviously take the over. This is going to be absurd. Like, the amount of points scored in this game is going to be absolutely absurd. Washington has a better defense than USC, so Washington should win this game because I think overall they're just a better team. But if anybody can pull the upset, it's going to be Caleb Williams, Lincoln Riley doing what they do. But Lincoln Riley, to this point, has only been great at one side of the ball, right? He has not been great. He hasn't even been good on the defensive side. All you got to be is good. You don't even have to be great. Just be competent. Just be good. And he hasn't even been that. So give me Washington in an absolute, old school shootout. Just offenses just going tit for tat. But give me Washington.
Yeah, I'm taking Washington here. I'm taking the over. All right, moving on. LSU at Alabama. Can Alabama put together a full 60 minutes of football? Will Jaden Daniels be the first QB to have back-to-back wins over a Nick Saban Bama team? The SEC West is on the line in this evenly set matchup. Put the nail in the coffin. Give me LSU.
Ooh. Look, whoever loses, the nail's going to be in the coffin.
Yeah.
These teams have to win out if they still want a chance. This is low-key my favorite game in the SEC. LSU, Bama is low-key my favorite game. The only other one that would top that for me is when Auburn is good. When Auburn is ranked and they're really good, the Iron Bowl they just create classics.
I don't know. When Georgia and Tennessee are really good, those games are pretty crazy too.
Yeah, I would say that as well. But I just LSU, Alabama, it's just classic. Give me LSU though, and I think LSU wins in a thriller. Take the under 16.5. I think this is going to be under. I just think the defenses show up. I think that JT Daniels is not JT Daniels, but whoever their quarterback is, I forget that boy's name.
Jaden Daniels.
He is the better quarterback, and that's why I'm taking LSU because they have the better quarterback.
For sure. All right. A matchup of two teams that had ECU's number in the fourth quarter earlier this year. Marshall and App State. After playing a flat game versus a one-win Southern Miss team, App State welcomes slipping Marshall. After going 4-0, Marshall's now gone 0-4 in their last 4 games. App State isn't doing much better. They're also 4-4, both with a win over East Carolina University. All right. It's at App. It's at the Rock. Over under 55. App State's a 3.5-point favorite. App State wins, and they rush the field again.
And thank you, Josh. It's Jaden Daniels. I knew it was something Daniels. It started with a J. Jaden Daniels. So thank you for that, for LSU. Because you took App, I got to take Marshall. Give me Marshall. I'm going to take Marshall at the Rock, and there will be no field storming for beating a team that you're supposed to beat.
Hey, they did that against ECU. All right. Last but not least, game of the week. Tulane comes in to the friendly confines of Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. All goes down on Bagwell Field.
Yeah.
There isn't much standing in the way of Tulane blowing out the Pirates, but can ECU's offense work some magic? Probably not. And replicate the success that they had at UTSA last week. Tulane will put up points regardless of our defense. What will make the difference for the Pirates? ECU is a 16.5-point dog at home. Over under 47. I'm gonna take the under, and I'm gonna say, surprisingly, I think somehow, some way, East Carolina finds a way to cover.
Okay.
I'm thinking this is like a 30 to 17 game. Oh, that puts us right on.
That's right. That's right. That's even.
I mean that's a
Getting
push.
even.
So, all right. How about 30 to I'm trying to think of a football score now. That's 30 to 14.
Okay. I've got 31-13. So taking the under, that's putting you right at 44 points. But I do think there's a chance that ECU, because look, we can come out, we got nothing to lose, we're at home. I think there's a good chance that this could be like a 21-13 ball game going into the fourth, right? Giving ECU fans some hope. We're still in the game. We played pretty well on defense. Offense has shown a little bit of glimmers. But then I think in typical ECU fashion, Tulane will put this to bed in the fourth. They'll score like 10 unanswered points. I think it's going to be like a 31-13 finish.
For sure. All right. Well, that's all we got, y'all.